on how to make a macrame cactus keychain. We're gonna get started with it. So I'm gonna start doing the inner part of the cactus. You would have seen our supply list in the beginning of this video. And again, all the measurements I give you are approximate. It really depends how much cordage you use and how thick of a cord that you have. We're going to use the shortest length one, in this case the 20 centimeters white cord and the 103 centimeters green cord. So what you want to do to get started is get the end of each cord here, and we're just going to kind of estimate like about 3 centimeters from the end here, and we're just going to start winding this around. See how I'm leaving one end here up, and what we're going to do is we're going to just close it by moving the cord around like so, and we're just going to do it all the way to the other side of the white cord. So try to keep that cord straight up there so it doesn't start sticking out of the, there we go. Now if you do it too loose, like I did right here, see how it's a little loose here, we could just unwind it and go back. But if you do it too tight, you're going to run out of cord. And now that we're getting towards the end, I'm going to go ahead and knot this, wrap it around, and loop it through here. Like so. Just tie the knot there. And you'll see we have more white on this end, but that's okay. I told you all the measurements are approximate, and we could just cut that off later, just like we're going to cut this end right here. So we got it knotted good. So, okay. So we got our middle part done, and then we can just line it up here, and then we can just cut off the excess white one. Don't get too concerned about doing it even right now. Just trim it, and let's go on to the next part. We can straighten it out at the end when we have our other outer cord. So we have our inner cord, and we can actually glue this together now. We are going to use hot glue. If you don't have a hot glue gun, then I suggest you get one. They're not that expensive. I think you would find many uses for one. So we're gonna just glue the inside, and we don't need a lot of glue. The inside here. Leave the knot for the inside. So I'm just gonna put some glue here. And then just go ahead and close that up. You'll see a little strings of glue sometimes. That's okay. It's you could just peel it off. Just close it like so. In this case, you do want to even up your ends here. Match the green with the green. Okay, so the inner part of the cactus is now done. For the second part of this craft, we're going to do the outer part of the cactus, which includes the arms of the cactus. So we're going to use the longer cord, which is going to be the 40 centimeter cord along with the 215 centimeter cord. And pretty much like you did the first one, we're just going to start it with the end up here and wrap it around till we get to the other end. You want to leave, of course, a little white cord, again, about 3 centimeters or so from the end, showing. and then before you start wrapping around your cord, okay? Keeping this little end up so it doesn't poke out too much between the cord. Once again, firmly, not too tight, just firm. So you're just wrapping it around so you don't see no white there. And then again, I think the easiest way is just to twist it. Twist the white cord here until you get to the end. If you see the white cord kind of unraveling, just kind of give it a twist to get it back into shape, okay? As again, we're getting to the end of the green cord. I'm going to make that knot by going around and inserting it under. There we got our second part. Again, we had excess white, but we could just cut it off. Like that. And now comes the fun part about doing the arms. A little piece of paper because of the glue. And grab our inner part here. Okay. So, kind of want to line up all the green here. Start forming the arms. Don't put no glue yet, just kind of get an idea of how you're going to do the arms. I think I'll do it this way. The arms you can make symmetrical or asymmetrical, however you want to do it. Okay, so now that I got an idea of how I'm going to do the arms, we're going to start gluing by sections because we're going to be twisting and manipulating the cord. So once again, we'll start on one side with this knot on the inside. We're going to glue it here, and we're just going to go up a little bit up the side. That way we can form out our arm. Okay, so we're just going to put a little bit here on the side, say like 1/4 up the side. Put the glue, and we're going to put it down. Keep in mind keeping the green even here across, and then I'm going to kind of form out our arm. Now you don't want to make the arm too big because then you won't have enough for the other side. So if you want to avoid that, you can glue the other side just so you know how much armage you have. So we can do that right now. On the other side here. There we go. Just so it's even there. Okay. Okay, and before we glue the arms, let's get the keychain part out. And our about 15 centimeters of twine. And we're gonna just go ahead and loop it through here. Just gonna knot it. I would say double knot it. Can you see that? There we go. All tight. And then let's cut off the excess here. Now that we got that, we're going to glue it down. For the middle. Just like so. Just hold it a little bit. in like this for the arm. And then for the arms, you kind of want to put some glue along the inner part here and on the side of the inner cactus. Once this middle part is done, you can kind of lift it up. So now we're going to do glue on the inner part here. Again, you don't need a lot, just a little line of glue. And this will dry fairly quickly, so let's get our arm formed here the way we want it. Curve it up, put it to the body. There we go, like that. See that? There we go. So once you feel like that is pretty solid, then we can do the other side here, and we're going to do the same thing. Just put a line here and on the inner part, and then just form the arm. Again, you can bend it up however you want. I would keep it close to the body here. Okay, so let's pick it up here. And then again, we're going to do on the inner part here. Be careful, don't burn yourself. Okay, and then we're going to form this other arm. How do you want to be formed, arm? Let's put you like this. What we're going to do right now is now even out the white part here and just trim it across. Once you feel like it's pretty even. For those that got the craft bags at the library, I did give you a comb, and it has a wide end and a fine tooth end. So with the wide end, you can kind of just gently comb out the white, and then you can go with the fine. And once again, if you feel like, oh, it's uneven, you can round it out, you can trim it, however you want. This is your keychain. The 16 centimeters of pink cord that I gave you in the bag, I just cut it in half and use 3 centimeters. And what we're going to do is we're going to bend it and glue the middle part there like this and like that. But you kind of want to comb it a little bit beforehand, because you won't really be able to do it once you glue it. So we're holding it kind of tight like that. If you want, you can kind of twist it in the middle there to hold it, but you definitely want the ends fanned out. Make it look more like a flower. And then you're just going to put a dot of the glue right here. See where it's exposed? Right there. See here. Use your nail for this one so you don't touch the glue. And we're going to just fan it out. Perfect. And if you wanted to put more pink, you can. And we're going to do the other side. Again, we're going to, here, let me do it on the white so you can see. Hold it and then just fan out the ends. Be careful, don't pull it apart when you're combing it out. Kind of give it a twist. Like so. And then we're going to do on the other side here. You might lose a few strands like I did, but that's okay. That's okay. Just found out the ones you have. So this is our Macrame Cactus Keychain. I hope you had fun doing this craft. Until next time, bye.